will fight back against so-called right to work. Right to work is wrong for workers and wrong for America. Now, having said all this, why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask? Well, the choice for working families has never been clearer. I need your help to get Donald Trump's record out to everybody.
Put a question in there. Why is she not doing better, and why is she not beating him by 50 points? Recent polling showed Trump closing the gap and getting the edge in some of these critical battleground states. Let's talk to her team now. Javier Becerra, the congressman, with me now. How are you, sir? And good day to you, and thank you for coming back here in America's Newsroom. Do you wonder? Maybe you could fill in the blank there. If she's asking the question why she's not up by 50, what's the answer?
Oh, I think we've always known this is going to be a tough race, any presidential race. Can you think of any race where it hasn't always been close, where the polls go up and down? Hillary Clinton knows that. She's going to work very hard. That's why she's put together a great team, and on the ground, she's got a really strong group of volunteers throughout the nation. She knows what it takes, and I think she's confident that so long as she can go out there and talk to the voters, she'll do very well and win.
Go back to the battleground states we put out 2 days ago, folks. Nevada, North Carolina, and Ohio. Here's what we have. In Nevada, as of this past Wednesday, he's up 4. In North Carolina, he's up 5. In Ohio, he's up 5 as well. Trump seems to be making a move. And why is that?
As I said, you always see the polls go up and down. There's some polls that contradict your polls that show that Secretary Clinton is up by 6 points in the nation. And so what you find is that there are a lot, it depends on who you speak to, right? Because a poll is just a reflection of what someone said on that day when they were asked. You're talking about polls that number less than a few thousand people. We've got 320 million people in the country. So it just happens who you talk to and whether you're doing a scientific effort to reach out to everybody. But
you're putting
again,
a pretty
polls
good,
give you a sense of
pretty good
what
shine
the pulse
on
of
it.
America is.
Are you concerned right now when you see movement like this 46 days out?
It'd be foolish to be concerned about one poll on one day. The only poll that really matters is Election Day. Every poll so far to date has essentially shown Hillary Clinton with either a lead in the nation or likely to win the electoral votes necessary to become president. I wouldn't bank on that because it's still just polls taken before the Election Day. But on Election Day, that's the poll that will matter, and Hillary Clinton will do everything necessary to get voters out there to know who the two candidates are.
Well, you're right
win this
about
election.
The national poll that came out from Wall Street Journal a day ago had her with a national lead. But Quinnipiac came out this morning. In Colorado, they're now tied. That was the state that Barack Obama flipped handily. And in Georgia, he's up 6 points. So it's not just a poll here or there. This is substantial polling by major organizations that have done this for a long time, and the trend is clear.
Well, that's right. And 2 weeks ago, we saw a different trend. In 2 weeks, we may see a different trend. What we want to see is a trend a few days before the election to give us a sense of where the voters are going. But the polls today give us a sense of what voters are telling us. They don't tell us exactly where folks will go. Remember, there's still a lot of undecideds. Those undecideds, once they break, will really make the difference. And so Bill, it's one of those things where polls help you sort of gauge what you need to do, but they're not a reflection of what necessarily will happen on Election Day. And if they were, the majority of polls say that Hillary Clinton will win the White House.
What is your expectation for Monday night, debate number 1?
Well, Donald Trump has proven that he could be very tough in these debates. He's able to squirm out of having to answer and give details, and it makes it sound like what he says can come true when he never gives the details on what really will happen. Hillary Clinton has gone through this many times. She's going to be tough. She'll be prepared. I look for a good debate, and I hope that at the end of this, people have a better sense of who the two candidates are. I hope that Donald Trump will tell us that he'll finally reveal his tax returns so we know who he really is, that he'll tell us his secret plan to defeat ISIS. And on the other side, I hope Hillary Clinton talks directly to the American people about the details that she would be able to talk to them about and how she'll make America better, stronger, and really help middle-class Americans.
I'm out of time. Hope to see you at Hofstra, and somebody's got to answer that phone. Javier Becerra, thank you for your time.